Hey, welcome back to Lucky Dan Games. This is Lucky Dan. Well, you probably already knew that, but today I'm playing Minecraft, or with my skin as it says, Veristacraft. I like this skin, it's kind of a cool skin. But this video is targeted at any new players. Specifically, I'm making this episode for my son, Oliver, because being 5, he doesn't know his way around Minecraft. So we're going to start out by creating a new world, and because I am not brand new to Minecraft, this is going to be Lucky Dan Hardcore. Because the regular vanilla game just doesn't seem to challenge me enough, I feel. So we're going to go with this and see what we can do about teaching Oliver how to play Minecraft. Alright. So we started out, looks like a plains, plenty of sheep and stuff around. First thing first, we're going to need some trees because we want to make some basic tools. We want to avoid caves for now. Looks like we got everything we need. There's even, looks like some other, what is that, papyrus or sugar cane is what they call it. But we need trees because we need to punch the tree to get the log. And the log is automatically picked up as long as you walk over / near it. And I like to make sure I always kill the entire tree because one of my pet peeves as a player of Minecraft is the hanging floating tree. It drives me absolutely bonkers. Okay, so we've got wood. You hit E to open up your inventory and you get a little achievement there. And we put the wood up into the crafting, and if you put there and you just hold the right, or you hold your shift key and right click, turns all the wood into planks. And then from there, I usually like to take one tree's worth and make sticks out of it, and a stick is made by putting the block on top of another block. Doesn't matter at what spots you put. And there you got 40 sticks. That should be good enough for quite a while. So let's go find another tree. Let's get a little bit more wood because the next thing we need is to get some planks. And I got the achievement getting wood. Alright, I got another tree's worth of wood. That should be enough for the purpose. I also make sure you grab the trees, that little tree saplings that drop so you can replant the trees, because it's usually not good forestry habits to leave the tree just not used. Grab that apple there because it's food. We're going to need food because we're playing on survival. So we got our 4 oak logs here. We need to make it planks again, which is just one spot on it. We got 16 logs. And the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to fill all 4 spots in the crafting table to make a crafting table. And that crafting table is going to be the first thing we place down. And I'm going to put it across the water. So I'm going to think we're going to build a little house over here. In a nice flat spot. Yep, this seems flat enough to me. We're going to clear it real quick. Get all the grass and other stuff out of the way. That should be good. Now, I'm just going to plop it, I don't know, right there. Seems good to me. Now, the reason I did that is we're going to take these sticks now, and we're going to make our basic set of tools. The first tool you're going to want is inevitably going to be a pickaxe, because you're going to need that for all kinds of axe picking things. And we got achievement time to mine because we have a pickaxe. Next, I like to make a shovel, which is just one piece of wood. Yep, see right there. The pickaxe, you can see, was all 3 across the top, but we don't want to do that again. We want an axe now for when we go harvesting wood. If you want, when you're ready to farm, you can put 2 just like that. I don't know if it does it. Yeah, it doesn't matter which side you put it on. Just 2 up in these 2 corners here, and that gets you a hoe. But I'm not ready to do any kind of mining or farming yet. But what I am ready to do is have a sword just in case. And the sword, if you didn't catch it, was just the 2 blocks up there and the stick below. And we got everything. And if you hold shift and you click on anything, it just sorts everything back into your inventory, which is fantastic. So we've got our basic tools here. The next thing we need to do is we need to build a house. And I'm going to do that by getting some more wood, which we got an axe for. And this tree seems a little bit taller, so I'm not going to hit the bottom block yet. Just want to make sure I can get high enough, because you can only get so far. You can reach pretty far. I think it's like 4, maybe 5 blocks. I probably could experiment with it to be precise. But in either case, I want to get, I don't know, probably 20 or 30 logs of wood. And I want to do that as fast as I can, because on survival, you only have so much time before the sun goes down. And when the sun goes down, that's when the monsters come out. And you don't want to be outside, at least not initially, when the monsters are about, because they make your life not so great. And I want to get enough wood to start my initial project here. I'm going to grab some of this birch here. Come on, come on, come on. Faster, faster. Because I want this mostly for decorative, I think. I like, even if it's survival, even if I'm aiming for utility, I want a little bit of decoration in my life. Grab that apple, because we are going to get hungry eventually, and I have not murderated any livestock yet. Actually, I haven't seen any chicken. I haven't seen anything sheep. I think with the latest update, I think sheep give food now, like mutton or something, but I'm not 100% sure. We've got plenty of wood, I think. We're going to go this way. Come on. All right, so we're going to make more planks. We need lots of planks. We've got a whole bunch now, probably more than enough. And I'm just going to make a little 5x5 hovel, which makes a 3-foot room inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my outline. And we're going to make it probably, yep, that seems like good. It's going to be a 3-high wall. We're going to put a window in right there so I can see. And you can jump and put blocks underneath you if you didn't know that. That's what I'm doing right there. And we're going to put a door right there as soon as I get around to it. Alright, so we got our 3-foot high room. Oop, I didn't mean to put a block there. Because it's wood, I'm going to pull out the axe again just because I don't want to waste time messing with it. And we're going to fill in the ceiling here real quick to make sure we have that. Now, the next thing we want to do is we don't want to be super exposed. We're going to go to the crafting table, and we're going to right-click, and we're going to put 6 total boards here for... It gives you 3 oak doors. That's, I think, new. It used to be more, but you want to go to the outside and place it, because if you place it on the inside, from the inside, the door leaves that weird gap. Yeah, see right here? So I can right-click to open the door and walk through it. But yeah, it's like on the inside now instead of the outside, which is weird, in my opinion. It should be the other way around. So I get my door back. I go back out here. All right. So next thing next. We're going to make a little stairway down into the basement. Now it looks like there's a cave under us. Let's jump down there and see what we can see. Okay, so we're not going to do that because we have a cave entrance right here. So what I'm actually going to do is something I normally don't do. I'm going to grab some stone here. I want to get 8 stone in total at least. Because if I get 8 stone, it gives me enough rock to build a furnace or an oven. That gives me 8 right there. And that's the minimum I wanted right there. And the sun is setting right now in the west. We're going to go back in here real quick. We're going to put the floor back in because I don't want that exposed. And Doors closed. We're going to build our furnace. So right click. If you outline the outside of this, that gives you your furnace. And you take your furnace, and I'm just going to drop it right there. All right, so I've got a furnace now. And, oh, I don't have any logs. I need some logs. Okay, we're going to run over here. We're going to kill a tree real quick to get a log. Because we need some logs to burn for charcoal. Because I didn't see any easy access for coal down in that little bit of mining we did. At least I didn't notice any. There might be some down there when we give it a proper exploration. But, ooh, I hear creepy music. Does that mean that it's officially sunset? The sun is going down? I don't know if they're actually giving warning cues now, but in either case, we've got some logs. We got what we need to finish our hovel here, because we're going to stick the planks in the bottom, because the bottom is what feeds the furnace, and we're going to put the logs in the top. Now, when you put logs in a furnace and cook them, you make charcoal. And I'm going to take our decorative logs here, make birch plank, and I'm just going to put them in the bottom of our floor here to make it all extra pretty while I wait for that to finish there. So like I said, I like a little decoration. I think light wood on the inside is aesthetically pleasant, which means I like the way it looks. Oops, broke our door. We'll fix that. Give us a moment. Yep, the moon is coming up. The sun is going down. We're going to place our door. We're going to go back inside. We're going to get some of our charcoal. Now, I made a whole bunch of sticks earlier. We're going to take those 4 charcoal. We're going to put the sticks in the bottom, charcoal on top, and make torches. And the reason this is important, torches keep monsters from spawning near you. So we're going to put one there just to light the room up. We'll put another one over there just to make sure the room's nice and light. And we're going to put one on the outside of every spot here. The monsters don't seem to be out yet, which is good. And we're going to go inside here. Now, what I'm going to do next is actually maybe a bit unorthodox for me. Do we see any monsters yet? I just see sheep. Lots and lots of sheep. We must be like in New Zealand. So actually, we're going to cut into here again like I did beforehand. And we're going to see if we can get to a spot to mine. Because I like at night, I like to be able to mine. Let's see. What can we do here? What we can do is we can build a ladder. In fact, that's maybe that'd be a better way to go about this, I think. We'll put our floor back in. Except for the spot I'm standing on here, since it seems to be the thickest spot I've seen so far. Yeah, it is. Okay, so to build ladders, you need sticks. You need to put sticks in like an H pattern. And we're going to need, I'm going to say, probably at least 6 to get into that mine area below. And we're going to lay them out. Oh, right. Why can't I put them here? Why is my ladders not going? This seems silly. Why can't I put a ladder down? Should be able to put a ladder there. Oops, doesn't help if I put the dirt back on it. Okay, there it goes. That was weird. Go back down a step. And there's another ladder. And I'm down in the mine now. Alright, we're in the mine. We're going to put a torch here just to light the place up. Put a torch here. Now, I've got some dirt. And I've got this spot here. So we're going to wall this off. I hear stuff moving. I don't see anything, which is, I guess, probably a good thing. I don't know what those noises are. I don't know if Aristocraft changed noises. I don't hear typical monster noises. Let's see. I need some more stuff to build with. And I don't want to use wood down here. I don't like using wood unless I have to. build stuff off. Alright, so we got it walled off now. For the most part, except for a door. We put a door in. We come back upstairs. I still haven't seen any monsters. Wait, there's one. Way out there in the distance. There's some out there. If you can see them, way out there. So we're going to go back down here. We're going to explore a little bit further into here. And every so often, we're going to drop a torch. Oh, there's another. So this is just a little passageway, it seems. So we're okay with that. We're going to block this off again. And we're going to grab some more dirt or something. Just to be expedient. And, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. And then we're going to come out here. And we're going to drop that there and drop that there. We have a door now. And we're going to drop a torch right here just to keep monsters from the front door of our little mining tunnel we've got to start with. And now something you can do, some people really don't like this, but I don't mind it, is if you hit F3, you can see light levels and other information. If it drops below 7, in fact, if it's 7 or lower, I don't like it. But if it drops below 7, that's dark enough for monsters to spawn. So I'm just going to light all this up as our little building place. And I'm going to take away that. Now, where did our ladder into our hovel go? So we've got our little hovel up here. There's a creeper right there. Oops. Oh, I lost a torch. Creepers are bad. They blow stuff up. And they're not scared by darkness. Or light. The light doesn't do anything to them. But we're going to go back down. Now that we have, like, see that creeper's, like, right there. He must have seen me. We're going to see he blew our door up. The jerk. Oh, I hear a spider. See if we can wall this up before the spider gets in. Spiders also don't burn in the dark. Inconveniently. We're going to place that improperly. We're okay with that. We're going to widen this tunnel out a little, I think. And we're going to we're going to wall that off. And, oh, I didn't notice there's a hole up there. It's not that big deal that there's a hole up there. There's not anything that can fit through that. Except maybe a silverfish, but they typically spawn in dungeons. So, not real worried there. But it's still kind of ugly. Oh, got it. Got it. I'm going to put a light right there just to be safe. Put a light right there just because I like it that way. And we're running low on food. If you look down there at the bottom, right above my UI, I've got 4 food down. So we're going to eat some of those apples we gathered earlier. They're not super filling, but they get the job done. We can worry about food later. Don't see. There's a skeleton out there down in my tunnel area. Lots and lots of sheep. We're going to make it through this night very easily. Well, not that I was really concerned, but just to say, we're going to make it through very easily. So we're going to do some basic tunneling. I hear, sounds like a spider, and here's one of the things I was looking for. This looks like coal. And coal is good because that means you can use that instead of charcoal to make stuff, which means you don't have to use wood. And we're going to gather as much of this as we can. Now, coal can spawn at diagonal, so I typically like to dig all the way around a ore when I find it. And get as much as I can to make sure I've got the most of it. And because it's getting dark back here and I don't want monsters spawning, I'm going to drop that light right there. You can hear a spider there. I don't know if you hear it, but I definitely hear a spider like right above my head, and a skeleton. And they can detect you through the walls, and they'll move towards you through the walls, but they can't do anything to you unless they actually see you. Or actually make contact with you, which is good, because they can't make contact with me. And I bet you if we go up here and look out our window here, there's going to be a skeleton somewhere near there. And it looks like the sun is up. We have made it through the night, our first night. And it is another beautiful day. I don't see where there was a skeleton anywhere around here, unless they're down in that cave. And there's a spider right there. You see, in the day, spiders aren't hostile. You can push them around and whatnot, and he'll look at me and like, hey there. But as soon as night comes around, they suddenly decide they need to be murder hobos. And that skeleton is right there. We're going to kill him real quick. And there we go. We killed him. In fact, we're going to go kill that skeleton just because that spider. Just to make sure we get it done. And then there's this creeper here. He's nearby. We're going to make him stop being a jerk. And if you're really quick and dashing in and out, you can kill them like that without them exploding. I wasn't so good at it earlier, but that does that for a trick. And we can work on like this tunnel, expanding it out next episode. But that's it for this episode. We've got our hovel. We got our little tunnel down below. You've been watching Lucky Dan Games and the first exploratory how-to episode of Minecraft. If you like the episode, please hit like. If you haven't yet, hit subscribe. And thanks for watching. Later.